There's the whistle and the low bouncing kick that will hit a couple of the backs, and then finally fielded by Green. Comes up to the near sideline trying to get contained. Cablo looking to string him out. Green tries to spin, and Cablo forces him out of bounds. And that is where he'll come out of the pistol. Fort's next to him. And now we're going to have penalty for Wapello out to the 32-yard line. Same formation. Fort's shuffle motion to the right side. They're going to hand off. Nope. Another flag comes in. Now they're going to shift the formation the other way. Out of the gun, the pistol. Tight end to the right. Ponce in tight on the wing. Belzer. Play action. Rolls out to the right. Good time. Steps up. Fires. He's got a man, but he overthrew the intended target, Meeker, there. Twins either direction. Fort's in the backfield, straight behind Belzer. Straight drop back to pass. There's the draw. Dietz read it well and gets in there, brings him down back inside the 25 at the 24. We'll call it. Send three wide to the right of the formation. That's the wide side of the field. Fort staying straight behind Belzer. Out of the gun. Sprint out to the right. Good pressure. Now he gets outside, looking to run. Dietz trying to track him down. Belzer will just tiptoe out of bounds as he gets out to about the 30-yard line. Force him out of bounds. So now Jacob Truitt will come in to kick the ball away, averaging just over 30 yards per punt. This one, decent end over end away from Barnes. He lets it hit, and it will roll down inside the 35, the 34-yard line where the Bears will take over. Bears come up with Twins to the near side of the field, out of the eye. Koenig up under center. Barnes and Shaver out here. There's the off tackle near side. Lennox waiting for some running room. Probin now fights his way forward, pushing the pile out across the 35, 40, 42-yard line. Wapello coming out with the 5-2 look here defensively. Now showing pressure up the middle. Still in that Twins. There's the triple option. They'll just hand it off to the dive man, Kendon. He'll fall across the 45. There's Quick with the play in, right back to the line of scrimmage. Kendon will line up in the slot this time, Twins right. Cobb with the tight end this side. Barnes alone to the other side. Near side handoff comes to Lennox. Breaks an arm tackle in the backfield. Can't get away from the second man, and he's wrestled down for no gain. Oh, yeah. Second down and 10 here. The West Branch 46-yard line. Koenig. One back set, handoff left side, and Lennox cannot get away from the defender. Going into a 4. The end standing up, out of the gun, Koenig, 3 wide to the right, straight drop back to pass. Good protection, now steps up and is grabbed, and that collapsed in a hurry as numbers leak off of his block and grab Koenig for no gain on the play, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Bears are going to have to punt it right back. Green standing back about his own 20. Kendon, high spiraling kick that Green will let hit. Takes a Wapello bounce, and the Bears get on it at the 25-yard line. First and 10 here for Wapello. Ball sitting at their own 25-yard line. There is the handoff for Green. Looks for some running room. It closes, but he's able to fight his way out to the 29-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4 on the play. Trips left for the Indians. Tight end to the right of the set is Meeker. Belzer now looks over to the sideline to adjust the play. There's the handoff to Forts. Counters back to the near side, but a good job. I believe that was Rocha. Underneath the block, was able to get over and wrestle. Indians will send Ponce out to the near side. Mears to the far side. Motion from Forts. Play action. Roll out to the right side. They're looking for Forts underneath. It's read well, and then here comes Barnes off of the linebacker spot. Wrestles him down back at the 25-yard line. Play. 4th down. Truitt into punt again. Pressure up the middle. He gets it off, though. This one's short. Angling to the far side. Actually goes over the West Branch bench. We'll see where they mark this one. West Branch will So Bears with good field position for their second possession after they were forced to punt on their first one. Koenig up under center, trips right. One back behind him. Now Shaver goes in motion right to left. Koenig runs the counter play to Lennox, fights through a couple arm tackles, and then is wrestled down as he gets inside the 40 to the 38. And they're always probably keying 32 out there. Looks like they're coming out of a five-man front this time as the Bears send Twins to the right. Blitz coming up the middle. They hand it off to Lennox. They pick up the blitz, and he's fighting his way close to that first down marker, down to the 30-yard line. He's going to get it. That will be by Kindon, and that sprung Lennox enough to get the first down. One back set, double tight end. Now Shaver in motion, near side, sprint out. Nope, three-step drop. They're going to come with Shaver on the wheel route, wide open into the end zone for the West Branch touchdown. Shaver ran motion from the far to the near side. They snap 6-0. Rocha with the snap for Rummelhart. On the money, spot down, kick up. Kindon puts it through the uprights. So with 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter, West Branch strikes first. They go on top by a score of 7-0. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with makes it 7-0. Kindon tees it up. Green and Ponce back deep to receive. They're going to squib it again. Bouncing around down there. Green will field it at the 15. Tries cutting it back to the near side. Gets a block, and he's got the corner out there. Now tries turning it back up the field. Sidesteps another man out across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Bears running that squib kick a couple of times, and Green. Madsen coming into the game at linebacker right now. Wapello will send Twins right. Staying in that pistol. Forts right next to Belzer out of the gun. Green dots the I. They will hand it off to Green right side, trying to get to the outside. Cobbler looking to string it out. Green stiff arms him, and then as he turns up the field, stumbles. That will be a gain of about a yard. Two wide go out to the far side of the field. Mears all alone over here, matched up with Tucker. They will run the fullback, this time Forts, waits for some running room, gets a head of steam going, and wrestles his way out across the 50 to the 49-yard. About the same formation, Twins right. Backs a little offset split behind Mears. They're going to run that exact same play to Forts, and sidesteps one man in the backfield, and then carries Donovan with him. A 27-yard kickoff return. Twins left this time. Handoff to Green. Dances in the backfield and then just lowers the shoulder and squirts his way inside the 35 down to the about the 30. Second down, short 4. The 38-yard line. Now Belzer trying to adjust formation. Brings Meeker over to the other side. Now we're going to have penalty flag and timeout called. Indians with their first down of the night. Now facing a second down and shorts, and Twins left. Belzer takes the snap, hands off to Forts, the fullback. He's got a big hole and just bowls his way ahead inside the 30 down to the 29-yard. Shoulders going forward. First and 10 at the 29. Motion from Green. They fake the jet sweep. They go back to Forts off tackle left side. And grabbed and thrown down there. Looks like a minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. Twins left. Belzer hands off to Green, and he's greeted in the backfield. That time Deeds got a great push, and then 4 more white jerseys greet him as they bring him down back to the 30-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 5 on the play. Third down and long now for Wapello. Belzer's only thrown it once here tonight. See if they go to the air. He's got Twins both ways. In the middle of the field at the 31. From the gun, straight drop back to pass. Good protection. Fires to the out, and his receiver did about a 7-yard curl, and he went for the 3 wide, coming over to the near side. Trying to get situated over there. Belzer, roll out to the left. Gets to the outside, gets time, steps up, fires, got a man wide open. Mears inside the 10, brought down at the 8-yard line. Allowed Belzer to get out there, squared his shoulders, and then just a hole in the zone, and he fired a strike for the first down. Handoff Green, off tackle right side, spins his way inside the 5, and that is where he is brought down. Indians will send twins right. Belzer out of the gun. Back split either side of him. Green, Forts, they hand off to Forts, waits for some running room, fights his way forward, and is thrown back. Kendon and Barnes, along with Donovan up. Donovan lining up at the nose. The Bears going to a 5-man look. Twins left. Belzer still in the gun. Forts, the lone running back. They'll hand it off to him, and he loses the football momentarily, gets it back under control, into the end zone for the Wapello touchdown. So Belzer will attempt the extra point, 64% on the year, 9 out of 14. Snap on the money, kick is up and leaks through. That gets his steps marked out. Whistle sounds. This one high and short, fielded over there. I believe that is Sparks, fights his way up across the 30 to the 32-yard line. Starting at the 32. Shaver to the right, Barnes to the left. There's the speed option, and Koenig's going to keep it himself. And as he tried to jump inside, good tackle made. Now the Bears will go to the I. Twins left. Koenig, handoff right up the middle is Linnock, and he runs into the back of the defender, and not a lot of running room. Barnes splits out to the right. Cobbler and Kendon over here to the near side, the left of the formation. Shaver in the slot on the right. Koenig out of the gun. Linnock straight behind him. Cooper, straight drop back to pass. Blitz coming, fires way too high for Barnes. Barnes just running the slant. And Garrett Tucker with the snap. Kendon. Nice high kick to Greensfields at the 30. Tries coming to the near side. Looking for a block. Donovan turns him back up. Green trips his way out across as a penalty flag comes in on the near side. Wapello will send 2 wide to the left. Forts right next to Belzer. Now shuffle motion over to the near side. Run the counter play near side for Green. And Linnock able to slow him up. And he's brought down by... Only put it in the air 3 times. Now Green will line up in a slot over on the left side. Along with 2 other receivers. Forts right next to Belzer. They'll just hand it off to him, and he's got a lot of running room as he gets out across the 45 to the 47-yard line. Up there front, but Wapello with just that straight fullback dive. They're getting, I don't know if the Bears are over pursuing there, coming in, getting too much penetration, but comes a counter back to the near side for Forts, and he carries a couple defenders with him, backs his way into West Branch territory. A little flat out there right now. And Twins left, Belzer out of the gun. Gonna go Green, looks for some running room, Grosvenor into the game, slows him up, Donovan over to help pick him up. Twins come to the near side, split backs, either side of Belzer. They will counter again with Forts, spins away from an arm tackle, carries a couple defenders with them. Bears just reaching out. As we always say, I mean, as this drive continues, as this quarter continues, Wapello just getting more and more confidence. Handoff for Green, and he just lowers the shoulder, gets ahead to the 30, give him a couple on the play. Last week, as well as the Bears started things, they look almost stuck in mud so far here through this first half. Barnes showing blitz. They're going to run it with Forts near side, and he's grabbed by Dietz. Penalty flag comes in. They push him all the way back. They're going to See what the long sends. Mears, Meeker, and Green out to the left. Haunts to the near side. Forts in the backfield next to him. Straight drop back to pass. Setting up the screen on the near side for Forts. He's got a block, but Donovan fights it off, or Linnock, fights it off, throws him down for. Either way, Wapello with it 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Belzer, handoff for Forts, trying to come to the near side. He's greeted by Linnock in the backfield, and Linnock wrestles him down at the 37-yard line, a loss of 3 plays. They had a 12-play touchdown drive. Now they're running their 9th play of this possession. And now penalty flag, delay of game. Bears defense to step up here for a couple plays, get the offense back out there, and get something going as we go to this locker room. There's the toss out there for Green, and he's got the corner. Kendon, though, great job to slow him up. And then Donovan and Barnes able to come over and finish him, not before Green gets down to the 36-yard. Trying to spur his defense along here on 3rd and 12. Wapello sent 3 wide to the right. That's the wide side of the formation. And we're going to have a false start here, and that'll make it. Bunch right, trip set. Straight drop back to pass, good pressure. They're setting up that screen, and Forts gets blown up out there by Devin Kendon for a loss of 4 on the play. We're inside of 4 minutes to go, almost 3.5 to go, first half. Got Schaber and Barnes back deep to receive. Truitt, short kick, hits, takes a Wapello bounce inside the 10, inside the 5, and he rolls into the end zone. That should be a touchback. Back of the ball is actually at the end line. There is Koenig just going to run the quarterback keeper and gets out to the 5-yard line. Koenig again up under center. He's just going to run that same play again and gets out to about the 8. Long 2, short 3. Now the refs heading over to the West Branch sideline. Not sure what exactly has been going on, what exactly he's talking about. Tied at 7. Koenig up under center. I formation, Twins left. Koenig hands off for Linnock, looks for some running room, gets the first down, and falls forward to about the 3rd half. 2 3 and outs, and then they had a first down and then a touchdown on the next play. So let's see if we can repeat that feat here. Koenig looking for it. He's got Kendon and makes a sliding catch out at the 36-yard line. That'll be a gain of 23. Now the Bears going to go no huddle, switching things around. Cobble and Kendon to the right, Twins left. Out of the gun. Koenig looks near side for Barnes. He's got him, but he overthrows him again. Cooper just threw it to the wrong spot. Koenig will come up under center this time. Twins left, Coblett's tight end that way. Straight drop back to pass. Good time, now throws across the middle. Kendon goes up and makes the grab across the 50 down to the 48 yards. Just over 1,000 yards passing on the season. Twins either way. Straight drop back to pass. Good protection. Now he's going to roll, looks to run, and will step out of bounds as he gets to the back on the line of scrimmage. Twins either way, actually stacking the receivers on the left side. Koenig again, good protection, steps up, throws the out route. He's got Cobble, steps out of bounds at the Wargo, Schaber, and Kendon. Trips left, Twins right, empty set for Koenig. Now he steps up, nothing to do. Now he rolls out to his right, looking for a man, now throws it away. Good job there by Cooper as he was forced up. Wapello 34. Second down and 10. Twins either way. There's the shuffle pass for Linnock. Has to reach behind him, makes the grab, and he's left side of the formation. Kindon, Shaver, and Barnes to the right. Koenig, straight drop back to pass, and he's looking for, again, Shaver makes the catch on the far side, turns it back up into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! What a throw, what a catch. The defense. Kindon out to attempt the extra point. Snap on the money, kick is up and through the uprights. So with exact back at Wapello as the kickoff by Kindon, rolling to the far sideline, has to be fielded by Ponce at the 9, comes up the middle of the field and is brought down as he gets to about the 20. Bears defense got a big stop, and then that offense a 99-yard drive to get points on the board. Let's see if we can get a quick turnover and another points here as they hand off to Green. Looks for some running room, now tries to cut it to the outside. Linnock slowing him up. Green tries to slow down and spin. He's grabbed up, thrown back. They will say ahead to about the Twins right, split back. Behind Belzer out of the gun, one wide to the left. They're going to run that counter play to the near side. Forts turns it back up across the 25, 26-yard line where he stopped for a gain of 6. Barnes comes all the way up. He's at the 20. This one will be fielded back here. That is Connor Trickett. He looks for some running room, fights his way out all the way to the 45-yard line. That'll be 5. These guys are moving things around a lot. West Branch comes out 4 wide. Kindon and Cobbler left. It's like Shaver in the bag, and there's a fumbled snap, and Koenig has to fall on it back inside the almost shoulder high and just sailed right past him, and he had to just turn around and fall on it. Trips right, one back set, Koenig up under center this time. He's going to sprint out to the right. Now looks for the tight end screen over here. Cobbler wide open, nothing but Green, waiting for Tysinger on a block. He's across the 45, 50, 45, lowers the shoulder, carries a man down to the 39-yard line. 33 yards. So first down at the 39-yard line. Twins either direction. Koenig out of the gun, straight drop back. Quick little out route there for Shaver, and almost does make the first man miss. Then he's wrestled down in the make it 2nd and long again for the Bears. Shaver and Wargo split out to the near side this time. There is the handoff right side for Linnock. Finally gets some running room. There he goes down that far sideline. Spun, almost stayed on his feet, and penalty flag comes in. Ball moves down inside the 10 at the 9. 1st and goal. Just inside the 10. Koenig up under center. Kindon tight end now steps back, runs motion over to the left side. They're going to run right behind him. Linnock falls into a defender, keeps his feet, tries spinning back the other way, now just dies. Now Bears coming out with Barnes in the backfield. Kindon at a wing, motions to the near side. They're going to toss it to Kindon on the near, or to Linnock rather on the near side. Looks for some running room, cuts it up at the 8 down to the 6-yard line. Twins right, Twins left. Linnock behind Koenig in the gun. Koenig looking over to the sideline. Motion from Kindon left to right. And now we're going to have penalty flag as Bears go unbalanced right. Out of the wing. Barnes the fullback, Linnock the tail, Kindon in motion. Play action, roll out to the right, and there is Kindon, and he makes the catch as he spins around. Cooper put it right in the breadbasket. Now Kindon will come out to attempt the extra point. Rocha snap to Rummelhart. He lost the handle on it as it comes down and forced Kindon to push that wide left, 10-yard line. Kindon, the approach. This one, a low kick, angling away from Ponce. It's going to go past him and into the end zone, so 22 yards. Trips right. Now Green goes in motion. They're going to fake it to him, come back to the fullback, and Forts is stood up, keeps the feet churning as he gets out to about the 24-yard. Shoulder to him and wrap him up, bring him down. 2 to the left, tight end to the right. Hand off to Green on the right side, and he is wrapped up, brought down in the backfield, a loss of 4 on the play. I'll say Green, Ponce, and Mears trips right. Belzer sprint out to the near side. Cobbler got sucked in a little bit. Now strings him out, forces him to step up, looks to throw down the near side. Shaver underneath the route, almost picked it off. Green able to get a hand. And averaging about 30 yards per kick. He downed one at the 1-yard line. He's been able to kick it away from the Bears returners. This one, spiraling kick that Shaver will field and get swarmed under as soon as he makes the catch. 7, West Branch with the lead. 7:38 to go, third quarter. About what you wanted here to start this second half. You get touchdown drive, force the 3 and out, get your offense right back out there. Let's see if they can keep at it. Handoff up the middle is Linnock, waits for some running room, now looks for the left side. Stood up as he gets across the 50 to the 45. 7 for the Bears. He's straight behind Koenig out of the gun. Twins either way, second down and a long 2. Hand it off to Linnock, and he looks to the outside. Big hole as they blitz, cuts it back up the middle, 25, turns on the Jets, 20, 15, 10-5, touchdown Bears. 45 yards right up the middle to a 3-touchdown lead. Going to go with that unbalanced look. Kendon in motion. They're going to roll out. Same play they scored the touchdown on last time, and that time it is knocked away, incomplete. As Green read it from the safety spot. Ponce and Green again back at the 10. Kendon with the run-up. This one is another low squibber. Ponce fields at about the 15. Comes up the middle of the field, spins away from an arm tackle, comes back to the near side, and is brought down across the play in from the sideline, breaks the huddle. Sends Ponce and Meeker to the left, Mears to the right. Forts and Green either side of Belzer out of the gun. Handoff goes to the fullback Forts, fights his way through a couple arm tackles down the middle of the field across the 50. Going to bring him down at the 48. Coming one way, and they hand it off to him going the other way. Forts up to 73 yards rushing on the night. First down into West Branch territory at the 47. Toss sweep left side. Evans gets sealed inside. Green looks for some running room. Breaks one tackle before Roach is able to bring him down inside the 45. Wide to the near side. In the slot. Run that trap play again for Forts, and he just fights his way into the middle. Rugby scrum as he fights close to that first down marker. Trips right this time. There's the handoff again to Forts, and that time Rocha reads it, hit him, couldn't wrap him up, and now he's going to get dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Rocha in a scrimmage. Ponce up on the line, now Belzer up under center, and a lot of movement, and 2 guys jumped at the same time. Not be surprised if we see Forts. All right, actually looks like Green might be lining up a little deep here. West Branch showing blitz. They're going to hand it off to Green, off tackle right side. He is close to the first down, fighting his way. I don't think he got it. Got 4:31 on the clock here, third quarter. West Branch offense in a 4-wide set for the Bears, out of the gun. Koenig barks out the signals. Handoff goes to Linnock, looks for running room near side, lowering the shoulder, fighting his way out to the 35-yard line, still on his feet, and out to the 46. That yard line. Wargo, Shaver split to the right. Kendon, Cobbler to the left. There's the handoff again for Lennox. Waits for some running room and then probes his way forward. Gets to midfield. That'll be a gain of 4. Staying in the gun, 4 wide set. Koenig, straight drop back to pass, pump and go. He's looking for Barnes down that far sideline. He's got his man beat, and great defensive play by Mears as he was able to. Bears break the huddle, send Twins either direction again. Second down at midfield. Handoff again for Lennox. Tries bouncing it to the right side, and he is greeted and thrown back by McNeil. Bears send trips left. Kabla splits out to the right. Straight drop. They're looking for the tunnel screen either way, and that is almost picked off. Forts red play, and then another incomplete pass, and Kendon will have to come out to punt it again. Green stands back at his own 15-yard line. Kendon, very high, deep spiral. Green, Fields loses it, and Tucker down there fighting for it. I think Tucker's got it. He's at the 15-yard line. They're still wrestling for the ball down there. The 15-yard line. Too tight, one back. Now Kendon steps back off the line, goes in motion. Run right behind him, off tackle right side. Lennox waits for a block, fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown Bears. Late on the signal, but he got right behind Ian Andrews down the field. Same formation, double tight, one back set. And then they step Wargo up onto the line. Kendon goes in motion to the right side. They're going to counter back to the near side, and Lennox goes in untouched. A nice counter tray back to the near side, makes it 34. Kendon with another kickoff here. This one again, end over end. Ponce Fields at the 12, comes up near side, looks for some running room, hops over a couple of defenders, and falls down as he gets. Let's see if Wapello keeps things on the ground or if they start going to the air. There's the handoff for Ports, waits for some running room, and brought down out time to do that. Now he's trying to get things squared away with his offense. Green lining up behind him. They're getting close to the 25 seconds here. Get it off just in time. Straight drop back to pass, and it goes incomplete. Looking for trips right. Mears all alone to the left. Belzer rolls out to the right, looking to throw, steps up. He's got his man Green, overthrows him. Wargo does a good job to come over as Green went. Shaver and Barnes standing at about their own 35-yard line. Wapello late getting a guy on. One of the back protectors. Truitt. A bit of a wide snap. Then he fumbles it and is able to still get the kick off. It's a short kick. Bounces high in the air. It's going to take a Wapello bounce. It'll roll inside the 40 down to the 30. Bears going to come out. Double tight, one back set. And same formation again where the Kendon comes back, goes in motion. Going to toss it. Back to Wargo. Wargo looks to throw. Nothing there. Now he's going to keep it and run. Spins, breaks through a couple tackles, and gets out to the 46-yard line. Kabla trying to figure out which side to line up on. Him and Shaver switch sides. Shaver and Barnes over here to the near side of the formation. Out of the gun is Koenig. Twins to the right as well. Long count. There's the play action. He's going to throw the seam route down there. Yeah. It's like a fly. I mean, third down. Twins left. Off tackle right side. Lennox. Stutter steps in the backfield. Fights his way out to midfield. Trips left. Koenig under center. Now motion. Shaver to the far side of the field. They're going to run the counter back the other way. The inside handoff to Kendon. And he gets ahead for about 4. Maybe from A to L on your keyboard. Got confusion over here, and we're going to have illegal. Well, there's a handoff to Lennox near side, and he breaks a couple tackles. Down the sideline he goes. He's going to head into the end zone. It's going to be a 46-yard touchdown. And Bears got away. Bears go back to that same ace formation. Kendon in motion as he steps back from that left tight end. They will hand off right side. Lennox fights his way in for the 2. So 42-7. I think whatever discussion was had in the locker room, guys have responded here in the second half. Kendon. Almost an onside kick there, and it is just covered by Meeker at the 31-yard. Green in the backfield. Behind Belzer, they're going to toss it near side. Kendon trying to fight off a block, looking to get to the outside. Green lowers the shoulder, wrestled down by split backs behind Belzer this time. Twins right, one left. There's the off tackle right side, and that time Forts is going nowhere. He ran right into the arms of Dietz. Dietz was waiting for him and just corralled. Long 2. Motion from Forts, that fullback spot. Play action, roll out to the right is Belzer. He's got the corner if he wants to run, and then Barnes comes up and throws him to the turf for a loss on the play, 4th down. So 4th down. Truitt will punt it. Barnes and Shaver back deep. Decent kick that Barnes will field at the 34. Tries to make a couple guys miss. Does. Now he comes up the middle of the field. Breaks another arm tackle. Looking for a block from Graves out here. He's across midfield. He's at the 40. Near sideline. Tripped up as he gets down to the 30-yard line. Touchdown saving tackle by number. Got Rummelhart in at quarterback now. Like Martin's in at the back. Tucker, Barnes, Kendon, and Cobbla still the wide receiver, still a starting O-line. There's the handoff to Martins. Right up the middle of the field, through a big hole, brought down as he gets down to the 20-yard line, an 11-yard pick. Rummelhart with the count, out of the gun. Takes the snap, handoff up the middle again is Martin. Again, an arm tackle in the backfield that stood up as he gets down to the 16-yard line. Steicha will split out to the left. Madsen staying in that split to the right. Trickett in a slot on the near side. Tucker in the slot to the left. Martin's behind Rummelhart. Brandon takes the snap. Play action. Looks out here for Trickett, and the ball is knocked down. Staying in that 4 wide set. Rummelhart, bit of a high snap. Gets it down. Hands off to Martins to the right side. Tries to get to the corner, but is wrestled down by Meeker. What exactly they're doing on this play. Brandon gives him some direction. Straight drop back to pass. Looks left, firing down the seam. He's got Tucker, unable to bring it in. It was right in his midst. Rummelhart to go. Graves at a corner. Martin's at a linebacker along with Madsen. Porter at a safety along with Steicha. Trickett at a D-end along with Avant as they go off tackle right side. There is Green, breaks a couple of tackles. Steicha throws his shoulder into him. Come out with Twins left. Belzer. Hands off to Green. He tries to get to the outside, turns it back up the middle, lowers the shoulder, runs through a couple tackles, and there he goes. Tariq Green trying to outrun Steicha. Steicha looking to run him down from behind, but Green is going to take this 91 yards to the house. Belzer to attempt the extra point. Snap on the money. Kick is up. Very high kick, and it goes through the... There's the whistle. Ramirez will send this one deep. Sparks fields it on the run and falls down at the 26-yard line. Send Porter and Tucker left. Madsen and Trickett to the right. Martins behind Brandon Rummelhart. Out of the gun. There's the handoff. Martins near side. Runs into the linebacker, trying to keep his feet. Hart, straight drop back to pass. Looks for the seam route again for Tucker, and that time Tucker got bumped again to the left. Trickett and Madsen to the right. Hart, straight drop back to pass. Looking left, looking right. Now just throws this one away. And it will fall incomplete. Wondering if maybe that was a intentional grounding. A bit of a low snap. Kendon able to get the kick away. Green, fair catch called for, made at the 37. Wapello, 42-14, Bears with the lead. Bells are out of the gun. Green and Forts either side of him. Run that counter play right side for Forts. Looks for some running room. And across the Jose Tobar, number 14, into the ball game now for Wapello. Green gets the toss sweep, looking to the left side, or the right side, excuse me, and a great tackle on that far side as coming up, wins right this time for Wapello. Staying in the gun, they will play action, roll out to the left side. They're looking for Forts on that little flat route, and Martin's read it. He was a step or two behind. Don't get that everywhere we go. 3 wide to the left this time on 4th down. Belzer rolls to the left. Pump fake, looks for that wheel route up and over, and Tucker right there to knock it to the turf. He almost pulled that in for the intercept. So make sure that you are there in your seat to see everything going on. Rummelhart still in at quarterback, hands off to Martins, and runs into a wall as he gets to the line of scrimmage. Note Stika and Tucker right. There's the handoff to Martins again. Runs into 2 or 3 defenders as he's inside the 40 to the 39. Rummelhart. Straight drop back to pass. Gets good protection. Fires out here near side to Porter. Almost makes the catch. There's Kendon at the 50 to put a foot into it. Green will back up to his 5 now. Kendon, high, end over end. Green makes the catch at the 6. Tries to spin away from one man, does. Now looks for the near side. He's got a couple of blocks. And Kendon is there to slow him up. And he gets brought down at the 30-yard line. Wapello brings 3 wide to the right. Belzer hands off right up the middle for Forts, and he breaks through a couple tackles. Look out, there he goes. He's across the 45, he's at the 40. It's a foot race with Stika again, 20-15-10. Stika drags him, but not before he gets 5. Belzer to attempt the extra point. Snap down, kick up, and good. Makes the steps back. A nice deep kick that will go over Barnes' head. He's looking for it. Back at about the 11. Penalty flag comes in as Barnes comes up across midfield, looking for some running room, cuts back near side, breaks another arm tackle. Here he comes to the near sideline. One man to beat. He's at the 15-yard line. Stiff arms him. He's going to take it into the end zone. It's down at the 21-yard line, and Rummelhart is going to come up under John Kroll in the victory formation. They'll have to snap it one more time, and this one will be .353. There's the kneel down again.